1988 Lincoln Cent Coin Collectors and History Lovers. Today, we are taking a closer look at the 1988 Lincoln Cent, a coin that may seem common at first glance but has some rare varieties that can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Stick around as we explore its history, design, rarity, and auction prices, and find out how to check if you have one of these valuable coins. History of the 1988 Lincoln Cent. The Lincoln Cent series has been in circulation since 1909, honoring President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. The 1988 Lincoln Cent belongs to the Memorial Reverse series, which ran from 1959 to 2008 before being replaced by the Lincoln Bicentennial and Shield Cents. In 1982, the U.S. Mint switched the composition of pennies from 95% copper to a copper-plated zinc core due to rising copper costs. That means all 1988 Lincoln Cents are made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, making them much lighter than older copper cents. The U.S. Mint produced the 1988 penny at 3 locations: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, 6,092,810,000 minted; Denver Mint, D mint mark, 5,253,740,443 minted; San Francisco Mint, S mint mark for proofs, 3,262,948 minted with over 11 billion business strike cents produced in 1988. This coin is very common. However, certain rare varieties and errors can make it highly valuable. Design of the 1988 Lincoln Cent. The 1988 Lincoln Cent features the classic Victor David Brenner obverse design and the Frank Gasparro reverse, which depicts the Lincoln Memorial, obverse, front side, portrait of Abraham Lincoln, facing right, "In God We Trust," above his head, "Liberty," to the left, the date, 1988. On the right, mint mark, D, for Denver, or no mint mark, Philadelphia, reverse, back side, the Lincoln Memorial, introduced in 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. If you look closely, you can see a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, United States of America, above the design, et pluribus unum, below it, 1 cent, at the bottom. Rarity and varieties of the 1988 Lincoln Cent. While the 1988 penny is generally common, a few rare varieties and errors make it extremely valuable. Point 1. 1988, D, reverse of 1989, transitional error. This is one of the most valuable 1988 pennies. In 1989, the U.S. Mint changed the design of the lettering on the reverse and the style of the designer's initials, FG, on the penny. Some 1988 D pennies were mistakenly struck with the new 1989 reverse before the official changeover. This means a 1988 D penny with the reverse of 1989 is a rare variety worth big money. How to identify it? Look at the designer's initials, FG, Frank Gasparro, near the Lincoln Memorial. If the initials are closer to the memorial and appear thinner, you might have the reverse of 1989. Value, circulated condition, $25, $100, uncirculated MS, $65, $300, $1,000 plus auction highlight, 1 sold for over $3,000 in high grade. 2. 1988, no mint mark, penny with reverse of 1989, Philadelphia Mint. Just like the Denver version, the Philadelphia Mint accidentally struck some 1988 pennies with the 1989 reverse design. Value, circulated condition, $50, $200, uncirculated MS, 65 or higher, $500, $2,000 plus auction highlight, some have sold for over $2,500. 3. 1988 penny double die varieties. A double die error occurs when the die used to strike the coin has slight misalignment, creating a doubling effect. Some 1988 pennies have doubling in "Liberty" or "In God We Trust" on the obverse, others show doubling on the reverse, affecting the Lincoln Memorial details. Value, $50 to $1,000, depending on the strength of the doubling. Point 4. 1988 off-center strike. If a penny is struck off-center, part of the design will be missing. 5 to 10% off-center, $50, $150% off-center with a visible date, $300, $500 plus 5. 1988 clipped planchet error. Some pennies were struck on incomplete planchets, causing a crescent-shaped missing section. Value, $50 to $150, depending on severity. Point 1988 penny auction prices and high-value sales. While most 1988 pennies are only worth face value, Here are some record-breaking sales: 1988, D reverse of 1989, MS. 67 plus red, PCGS, $3, 120 1988 no mintmark reverse of 1989, MS. 65 red, PCGS, $2, 500 plus 1988 double die obverse, MS. 66, PCGS, $1,000 plus 1988 D off-center strike, MS. 65, NGC. $500 How to sell a valuable 1988 penny. If you think you have a rare 1988 penny, follow these steps: check for errors and varieties, look for the reverse of 1989, double dies, or other errors, examine its condition. Higher grades are worth more money, get it graded. If you have a rare variety, send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication. Sell online. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections are great for selling coins. Visit a local coin shop if you want a quick sale. A local dealer might offer a fair price. Final thoughts: the 1988 Lincoln cent may seem like an ordinary coin, but certain rare varieties and high-grade examples can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you have a 1988 penny, check for reverse of 1989, double dies, or other errors. You might be holding onto a hidden treasure. That's all for today's deep dive into the 1988 Lincoln cent. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin collecting insights. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.